Hey gang, Gameface here, and I am back, and maybe you'll be able to hear me if I move my microphone up. That might be better. Hey Jacob, Audacity, Nathan, how's everybody today? So we're back here today. Well, sort of here. I've had a change of heart. No, I've changed my mind. I've looked at this and I've looked at this, and I've tried to figure out whether or not I like it or not, and I've discovered that I don't. It's this wood that I don't like. I like the chains. The chains are definitely staying. I'm good. Hey, Jet. So yeah. What I've come up with is like something like this. It's made with like iron and wood. And I'm hoping that I can just use these pieces and like lay them out really quickly and replace what I've done here. Otherwise this is going to be a real pain in the butt. Because, like I said, I don't like it. It looks too repeaty. If you know what I mean? It looks like all the pieces are repeating over and over and over. Well, they are. They are. That's why it looks like that. So I want to do something about it. My day's been good. It's been short. It's noon right now, so there hasn't been much day so far. So I figured I'd take this side off here, and I'd experiment, and we'll whoops, yeah, it's going anyway. And we'll see if we can lay this out. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see if, you know, everybody keeps on saying use the other camera, but it drives me insane. So I'm going to try using it for today and see if I can actually do anything with it. So what I want to do, I guess, is just build up a length of these. Because I made it so I could just, you know, do this. And we could build... Whoa. See, that's the... Yeah, I can't use that camera. I just can't. I just don't know what happened there. So I'm gonna have to switch back already. Okay, so... Here we go. We'll... No, it's bigger than that. What have I done? Doesn't matter. We'll just take one from there. And yeah. So once we get this built up to where I think it's the right length, I'm gonna flip it over and use the bottom as the top, I think. We'll see. Don't think much of the black. Well, we'll see. We will see. That's not tall enough though. I need... What's going on? What's going on? There we go. Okay, so let's say this is our piece. Hey, Meganico. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Okay. Moving things around on me. So let's say this is a thing. Oh, so you're thinking removing the iron braces and having just the chains running from one end to the other, holding it all together, would be more suitable. Or maybe just less of them. Yeah, see, I was using them for covering the, I'm using them for covering the seams in the wood as well, eh? That's sort of why they're like this right now. Because otherwise, we end up with these lines every, whoops, I did not want to do that. Oh, I don't want to do that either. We end up with lines every, like, hard breaks in the wood. So, if I were to do that, what I would need to do is I need to go through and I'd need to shift. I would need to shift the wood so all the seams were at different places. And that might be a thing to do. It might be a thing to do. Let's see if this brings us there. It might not, though. It might, you know, once we have this up, we might find. But yes, I do see what you mean. Hey, Wolf Raging. Welcome back. Hey, Amaya. Okay, so let's get this like in a reasonable place. I think that's right. Really? Oh no. Why do I do these things? Oops. Now I gotta get rid of all this. Okay. It's not straight. Gotta get it straight. No point in putting this up crooked. Welcome to the stream, then. Okay. Let's see here. Why is it? There's still a bunch of rogue pieces sitting there. There we go. It's not pivoting in the same place anymore. Okay, we'll be able to see if it's straight as we... I guess that looks pretty straight. All running around the first. But it's not where I want it. I want it out further because oh, let's see here. Well, we'll turn it because there's a ladder on the other side is the main reason, but I don't know. I don't know. Elderly people. Excuse me? Elderly people. I'm older than you, but I'm not elderly. Far from it. My mother is elderly. Sorry. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna get this in here. No, someone once said something along the lines of, what is a 60-year-old doing wearing a Pokemon hat playing video games? Go get a real job. Of course, like 60 is like way off. I was like, 60? There's no way in the world I look 60. And of course, you know, yeah, job was a thing I did before I had a career. Yeah. So, you know, it was kind of funny how, like, yeah. All the Sally Face, is already up on my channel. If you go and look, search my videos, I have, playthroughs of all of it. And I don't know if the new one's out yet. I'm waiting for the next chapter, is basically what's going on right now. Hey, Oblivious! How are you doing? It's been a while. Okay, so it's gotta hide the ladder. It's gotta hide the ladder. Oh no, don't worry about nobody's ever asked about Sally Face before. That's it, and of course, you know, that's like all pre-recorded videos and stuff like that. Where this is live. This is, so, you know, not everybody who watches Planet Coaster plays Sally Face. Maybe late 30s. That would be awesome. Maybe just a little tiny bit. Maybe. Like, I'm not saying this all. There's two things I don't discuss, which I seem to discuss a lot. My age and my name. I just don't talk about those things. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move that down. Oh wow, and this one's lined up like perfectly with the thing. Yeah, there we go. Wow. Is that close enough? Like, it's very hard to move it a millimeter. Especially when you can't see it. Anyways, back to the game. Whoa. Making myself dizzy. Wow. Hey, MWF Dragon! Oh, you got water cooling for your GPU. Wow. I have never had a water-cooled GPU. I've had, and I have a water-cooled CPU right now. I think I'm keeping the iron, yes. Well, okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe you're absolutely right. But you see my conundrum here. I have a conundrum. So let's whoops, let's not take those chains off. No chains. So obviously if I take these off, we have a problem. So, what do we do about this? Can I shift each... If I choose each column of wood and shift them up and down, is that gonna fix it? Is that gonna make this... look like it's the chains holding this all together? Maybe. Whoops. Start deleting the wood. That's gonna help. And then there's the problem, of course, of what happens when we get down here. You know, I did have a couple of ideas of what I wanted to do. Can I do a Q&A? Hey, Luzip. You can actually ask me most anything now. There are going to be certain things I won't answer. Just because I live stream, there's certain things I don't want people to know about me. Certain identifiable things. But if you have a question, ask away. But I'm guessing, I don't know. The thing is, if I ask people for questions in like a video, like only 5 people are gonna watch that video and nobody's ever gonna ask a question. That's the problem. What do you mean? What have I done? Okay, so if I take this... No. If I take this... Well, if you have a... Oh. One moment. Okay, we'll see you in a while, Lucy. Okay, so let's see. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this whole last ring back. I'm going to leave that there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift all the other middle boards around a bit. That's not what I wanted. Oh no, not gonna do it for me. Okay, one at a time. And I guess I can overlap them because I'm gonna have to add one anyway. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it'll definitely look more realistic. And like I said, I tore it down because I didn't like it. So, you know, if you don't like something, fix it, change it. You know, whatever you need to do to make it what you want it to be. You know what? I want to get cake. I just had breakfast. I don't think cake's a good idea. I'm still drinking my coffee. No cake. No cake for me, thanks. But thanks for asking. Yeah. Hey, Audacity. Welcome back. Okay. Where is this going? No, you stay there. Oh. Yeah, I forgot. One at a time. One at a time. Really, it's kind of ridiculous I'm doing this like this. Because, you know, I have the master copy over here. I look different from the last Planet Coaster video. I shaved this morning. That's about it. It happens. It happens mostly on weekends. You know. But I assure you, I am me. Okay, so it's that. Let's get the sun out of our eyes. Let's make it 10 a.m. Okay, so it's that. Versus that. Now that looks all clean and tidy. That looks more pirate-like. And you know what? You know, really, if it really came down to it, there'd be no reason. Oh, or if I could. No, it's too wide. Maybe one of these. Yeah, exactly. I could take one of these, just one. That's too small. It's too small. Okay, we won't do that. So this is the plan then, eh? So it's gonna take me like a year to adjust all those one by one. So I'm gonna do it on this one because this one is straight up and down, and I'm going to be able to do multi-select adjustments on this one, which will make this a process that doesn't make me want to jump off the nearest pirate outlook tower. Is there going to be a stream on Halloween? So, I would, if I were to predict now, and I would say yes. But the plan is to have a stream every day yeah. So I would say there's a plan, yeah, but I can't, no guarantees. I don't know what's going to happen. That's a long way away. Okay. So, at least now, we don't have to mess around with all that. We can just go and take this and just move it. But of course, I don't want to take a copy of it and move it. I want to take this and move it. So, yeah. This is going to be so much easier. So much easier. The cake is a lie. Sorry. I had to do it. Everybody knows where that's from, I'm sure. I hope everybody knows where that's from. Ah. Well, I guess don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Okay. Well, if your phone dies, we'll see you next time. I guess I can just leave this one. Yeah, we'll just leave that one. One of them could just be left where it is. Whoa, that's not right. Oh, I haven't had Doritos in a while. Okay, so we're gonna have to do something here too, because you'll notice what's happening. Oops. I don't know. Base. Hey you. GF. I don't know. My real name's not going to be any shorter. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why do I keep on making the same mistake over and over and over again? Okay, so we're gonna have to do something about this. Something's wrong here. Well, not something's wrong. What's wrong here is this. Is these, you'll notice they're not showing the joints through. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna spin them. Nope. Nope. Not gonna do it. Oops, that was the wrong button. There we go. That's the thing we're looking for. Whoa. Which also means I want to do the same here because I want the opposite of that from this one down. First day off in 2 weeks. Wow. I don't know if I could do that. Uh-oh. This one, it didn't work. It made it worse. We're just going to, I don't know, do that. And hopefully nobody complains. The pirate structural engineer is going to come along and say, no, you can't just do that. He's not. We bribed him. He won't say anything. Yeah, I've got enough coffee at this point. Okay, what's going on? This one all good? This one's all good. Okay, so that looks a little too engineered. Too even spaced. Ah! How could I screw this up too? I need to move this. I need to move this. Whoa. Okay, there we go. I think that's better. I really do. Now, the tough part. Okay. I'm not American. I'm not American. I'm Canadian. So your first premise in your whole statement is flawed. Yeah, I'm not American. Please, I'm not American. Hey, Aspen. Maybe we need to do that, but yes, I have watched, I do watch some British TV. Okay, we watch Top Gear. That's what we watch. I guess it's not some, oh, I don't, let's not do that. Let's take a copy of this. Wouldn't want to, you know, screw it all up at this point. This is liable to happen. Triggered. Yeah, not an American. Canadian. Born and raised. Of course. My mother was from Wales and my father was from Scotland. So I even watched there's a problem already. I even watch British TV in Britain. I've been to the UK multiple times. What are we doing? What's going on here? Yeah, just don't do it this time of year. If you're gonna visit Canada, it's best in like July or August. It was like, I don't know. Whoops. Wrong button. It rained and it was like only 7 degrees for like the last 2 days. I'd like to go to, my number one place I'd like to visit is probably Egypt. And, I think, like, Greece and Italy would be kind of cool, too. But that's just me. I kind of like the pyramids. I kind of think they're kind of neat. I would like to see those in my life. I'd also like to see Canada's Wonderland, but I don't know if any of those are going to happen. Okay. Back to the build. Stop talking nonsense. You stay right there. I'm gonna take another one of you, and I'm gonna move you all the way over here. You're exactly the same. A moped through India. Didn't like Clarkson and Hammond and May do that in didn't they go through, was it India or maybe it was like Vietnam or something on a moped? Okay, so I'm not going to be able to do this very easily. Oh, you're here. Yeah, it's been weird over on Twitch lately. Not much going on. Oh, all the action's on YouTube. Oh, that's not what we want. Actually, maybe, just maybe, it is on an angle. Maybe it is on like 15 degrees. And this is just like a... No, it's not. Wishful thinking. Okay, that looks pretty central. I guess once I start folding that in, we'll know. I like it. I wish it would have told me the angles I put it at. That would have always been very useful. I don't know. I can't even guess. I've never found a channel on both that I could switch between. Other than my own, and that would be kind of weird because I'd be, you know. Why are you floating there, Lamp? Why are you floating there? Okay, so thankfully we're going to be able to copy these two into place on the other side. If I get them right. If I don't, it's going to be a problem. And it needs to hide the ladders. It needs to hide the ladders. Well, I'm glad you came back. Hopefully you're not expecting any important phone calls. Okay, so I need to move that like a millionth of a millimeter. And I gotta move it back. Okay. Time to adjust the mouse sensitivity down to nothing so that I can actually make this slight itty bitty move. Whoa. Is that it? It's almost it. But you know, it is pirates building this. It can't be perfect, right? That's it. But if you put your phone in airplane mode, you're not using any network. There we go. I fixed it. Just kidding. Hey, Hein! I'm just gonna move this for now. I think all this is gonna change anyway. Okay. Yeah, these are all the same building. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What am I going to do? I know what I'm going to do. Oh, it's like, no, 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 you're not going to do that. We'll do this then. Can't stop me now. Ah. Yeah, let's hope I don't change it again. This is a second iteration of this. Keep on changing my mind. But hey, what's a mind for but to change? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's crooked. It's all crooked. Okay, we good here? Not good, eh? Not good here? Yeah, it would be. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think there's limitations beyond what they have. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna stop talking now. Okay, so now we need to figure out what we're doing around here. I also want something larger up here. I'm gonna take this building and turn it the other way or something like that. I guess the other thing that would be helpful in this whole thing is knowing what the ranges are on this thing again. I'm going to make a roller coaster. There's one more roller coaster to build in this world. But I'm not going to do it today. Because we've got bigger things going on, and it's a very small island, and yeah. Okay. So, basically, this thing doesn't really go much further than flat. Now, just slightly above. And I've got a very large area I can build here. Yes, there's going to be circular... well, I'll show you what I've got planned for the bottom. And I'm going to stop this because it's too loud. Whew. Oh, that yelling. Yeah, okay, so for the bottom, this is what I have planned. Let's go to stone. Whoops. Not... yeah. So I'm going to take one of these. And I'm going to take one of these. Hey, Zombies Rock. Not much, just fixing what I did bad last time. Getting rid of those logs. It's a good thing. Okay, so. Hey, Dylan. What I need to do is I need to stop building that building. That's the first thing I need to do. And then what I've got to do is I got to go get me a stick. Hey, Super Gummy, again. I'm guessing you may not be saying hi to me. You're probably saying hi to Dylan. Okay, here we go. So we got our building stick. And we need stone. Where's that stone thing? Fine. Stone. Okay, so let's put this on the inside of here. And I guess while we're here, might as well do this too. What? I've never even heard of it. Okay, so let's duplicate this building. Maybe that was a mistake. What YouTubers do I watch? I watch Roman Atwood. I watch Casey Neistat. I've occasionally watched Jacksepticeye. And there was a time I saw some Markiplier. But you know, they're not. I'm more vlog. I watch more vlogs than I watch gamers. But I do watch, you know, Planet Coaster, and I watch Channel 5, and I've checked out 2 or 3 other coaster builders. But yeah, the main things I watch are when I get home from work, I watch. Oh, what's going on here? I watch the Philip DeFranco show. I watch Roman Atwood vlogs, and I watch something else. Casey, if he's put out a video, which is rarer and rarer. Okay, so let's see if there's actually room for this. And then we're gonna change things up a little. So the first thing I want to do is go into each of these buildings and delete that centerpiece. No, I don't. Yeah, no, I want delete one of the centerpieces. Hey George, I have multiple coasters on the island right now. There's only room for one more, and that build's not starting for another week or so. Right now we're building a ride skin, so you know, stay tuned, because it's coming. It's just not today. Sorry. So let's see here. I want to take all this, and I want to merge that all into one building. Okay, so that's, whoa. Undo. Undo. Delete. Panic. Let's try something else. Because most obviously that did not work. Amaya, I think I have over 1,800 videos on my YouTube channel at this point in time. Even yesterday, I uploaded a video for. Ooh, that was not what I wanted at all. A video for the new Dishonored. I also uploaded I think the 4th episode of Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. So yeah, I upload daily videos as well as do Planet Coaster stuff. So check that out if you get a chance. If you're into other games, I may have played them. What am I gonna vlog? You know, I'm doing this. I'm recording other games for editing. I'm editing those recordings. I'm sleeping or I'm working. Those are basically the things I do. So there wouldn't be really much to vlog, I hate to say. I don't live an exciting life. I just do the things I like to do. So yeah, yeah, I think yeah. I have a purposefully busy life. Yes. I like it that way. Okay. Let's see here. No. Let's see. Okay. What? But I can change the color. I can't. Oh well, I can't change the color. I thought I could change the color. Oh, don't be sorry. Hey, Red Pill. How you doing? I think that's got what we want. But I don't know, maybe if it's I don't know. Life is meant to be exciting. Yeah, the logs were just, they grew old really fast. Especially all the bad seams in them. I know I could have probably shifted them around like I did with this stuff to make it look like it's all separate pieces all put together, but yeah, like I said, it grew old fast. Um, there's yeah, yeah. Have I got any pets? There's a cat that lives in this house, but I wouldn't call it my pet. I'm pretty sure it hates me. I don't know why it hates me. It doesn't hate me. It just ignores me. He could do without me, unless he wants some food, and then he's going to be make it known that I am not fulfilling my requirements. So yeah, not a normal cat. I used to have a cat. She wasn't a normal cat either. Okay, so, what I need to do now... Hey, look at that. We've got 100% scenery. You know, I think you're 10 years old. There might be a point where you're in your life and you're like, oh, I've already been there, I've already done that, and I don't want to do that right now. So, like, it's a pretty closed-in view of what there is in life. I'm not trying to burst any bubbles or anything. But, there's more to life. Okay, so, I want to... get rid of these. And put new ones in. And I'm not kidding. Have you heard of online dating? Sorry. I'd have to laugh. I do. Yeah. Yeah, well, don't not dream. But I think you need to realize that, like, different people's want different things out of life. If we all wanted the same thing, this whole thing would have collapsed already, and none of us would have had anything. So different people want different things out of life. Me, I want to play games and enjoy this at this point in my life. I've already done the other things, some of the other things, and yeah. No, you're thinking of what you think are the happiest things in life. You got to remember that everybody has a different brain and has different stuff going on in their minds. They're different individuals. You and you know, like they say, spend a day in my shoes. Thanks for the sub, Patrick. But every individual, we're all completely different. We all have different desires, different needs, different things, and to assume that somebody's the same needs to be the same, and on top of that, to enforce what you believe you think you need on somebody else isn't the thing to do at all. You've got to support people in what they want, not force them into the little box that you've decided that they should live in. That, I don't know if I could put it any other way than that. You should not be putting people into boxes and deciding what they should be like. You should be celebrating what people are. That's what I'm saying. I feel as though this is going wrong. This is going crooked. I think maybe I need to get it to here. There we go. There. Is that gonna do it for you? Game? Oh. Almost. Almost. You just need to... a tiny bit that way, and a tiny bit that way. And that's way too much. I might be too liberal for some people, but I don't know. Okay, that's not gonna work. And of course, Planet Coaster, when they made chain with a crooked link in the middle, so at halfway through it offsets itself. So even chain doesn't line up. So I don't know. I'm going to have to turn this a little more so it goes right inside. Whoa. Whoa, did I just... I did? Not what I meant to do. Okay, maybe we'll put some, like, rock or something there. I don't know. I don't have the answers for everything. I hardly have the answers for anything, so... Well, I'm glad you enjoy what I do. I enjoy doing it. So it's a win-win situation, really. We're both getting something out of this. Okay. Whoa. Is that it? Well, that's pretty well it. Nope. Okay, we're not gonna mess with that. But I'm gonna try to repeat a similar thing over here. Okay, so if I spin that out that way. Okay, well, don't line up the back of the green line with the front of the green line. You won't have this problem. You won't be able to see what you're doing. You won't have this problem. Ooh. No way. Wow. Who would have thought? Definitely not I. Losing battery while on charge. What kind of phone have you got? Sorry, I guess there's lots of different phones out there. I'm at 92%. If anybody's concerned with the level of the battery on my phone, I am at 92%. Have I ever been to Alton Towers? Only in No Limits 2 Workshop Creations. Not in real life. Actually, to tell you the truth, the last roller coaster I was on was a long time ago. I live nowhere near any theme parks, nothing. I live in Winnipeg, Manitoba, in Canada. And yeah, no roller coasters here. Though there's a lot of flat space, we could definitely build they could definitely build something like that. But there just wouldn't be enough people here. So the last roller coaster I was on was a wooden roller coaster. And it was about 20 years ago. And it was in the UK. I've got an S7 Edge. It charges though, like in like I can give it a like 100% charge in an hour and 40 minutes, and there's no way I can use the entire battery in an hour and 40 minutes, unless I was using it as a flashlight. You know, the funny thing is, I'm not a huge iPhone fan. You know, I'm not. It's not that that like I'm gonna say, oh, there's something wrong with them. I do prefer Android, but you know, I'm almost thinking, because I have contract renewal coming up in April next year, and I'm thinking, you know what? I think I'm going to try an iPhone. Not to have an iPhone. I mean, not to, you know, leave Android, because I'll probably end up using this as my phone. But to have an iPhone. There's certain pieces of software, like I can't get the software for my boosted board. So there's just no equivalent. So, you know. Hey George, I'm finally done. Yeah, see, it's not, I find it's less about specs now and more about features. Like, and what's available on them. Like I said, I can't seem to find some software that I need or want to use on the Android, so I'm debating whether or not to do this. I haven't decided. Don't get me wrong. I might just wait for whatever S. Do you think there'll be an S9? Nobody has 9s. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've heard it's kind of overpriced. I can't even imagine how much that would be Canadian. But you know, again, if like, what I don't understand is this. Like, I signed up for, I gave these people hundreds of dollars. I think I gave them $400. And signed up for 2 years. Because our government came along and decided at one point that our cell phone carriers shouldn't sign people up for 3 years and give them high-end phones for free. That's just too long. You know, which basically meant that people who didn't have an extra $400 to throw out to shell out for a phone can't get one anymore, and they need to go get cheaper phones that are more appropriate for their income. You know, it's kind of disgusting that the government does that. And this is in Canada. It still just irks me that basically they've just cut off high-end phones to people who have a lower income. Just kind of disgusting. But that's not what they posed it under. They posed it under stopping the carriers from abusing us with 3-year contracts. But it wasn't an abuse for a lot of people. It was a necessity. Not me. I'm not, like, I have no problem going out and shelling out $400 for a phone. But I just can't imagine what the next phones are going to cost. Because I think you could have bought one of these for like $800, $900. So on a 2-year contract, what are they going to ask me for a phone? And it's not like they're going to charge me less for the contract. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably not buying an iPhone. I'll have it on a contract if I get it. So, it'll be much cheaper than that. I won't go out and buy one for $1,300. Which would be even more in Canadian funds. But oh well. I enjoy my technology. Am I making a coaster? No, I'm working on the same flat ride I was working on last time you asked if I was making a coaster, George. And I'll be working on this flat ride for the rest of my life. I mean, for the rest of the stream. And yeah. Sorry. Face ID is an idea that can kill all of Apple? I don't understand what you mean. I know what Face ID is. I wrote a piece of software once that would log me into my computer when it saw my face. Then I realized as I did more and more testing, it was actually if it saw any face. It wasn't very smart. It just it needed better learning algorithms. But you know, I think all they're doing is trying to you know, the privacy concerns. There's huge privacy concerns, and I agree with it 100%. We've got to be more concerned with our privacy online than ever. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with the Face ID. No idea. I'm pretty sure they've tested it through all those scenarios. The problem with my facial recognition, I used a library from IBM. OpenCV, I believe. It was a neural network learning algorithm. I write software for a living, by the way. And what I did is I used this thing to recognize faces, and I fed it a bunch of different faces. And when I kept on like, okay, if I give it my face, it recognizes me. But the problem, of course, is you could have used a picture. You could have just used a picture and held it up. Like, it would go, okay, yeah, I recognize that face. It's not looking for any animated features. It's not looking to make sure, you know, you're blinking and all that you're an actual living face. Which I'm guessing the other one does. But the problem that it had was, if I gave it a new face that it had never seen before, it would try to determine which face it knew of, which was the closest. It wasn't, for some reason, the algorithm that I had found wasn't smart enough to say, no, I don't know this face. It was like, no, this has to be this person. So it wasn't very good at what it did. But, yeah, I don't know. Whoops. Wrong arrow. Hey, Just Bart. Doing a little bit of a ride skin on Victory. Make it more of a mechanically driven ride. It's held down by chains and stuff. So that's what we're working on right now. That's what I'd like to get done today and get into the cave. Oh, by the way, if anybody's wondering, it's going in this cave. Yeah. Yes, it's going in a cave. So there's going to be a bunch of stuff going on around it as well. So that's going to help fill in a lot of what's going on. I'm just mainly looking for the base thing that's going in there. I'm not really sure about this little building yet on top. I was going to do something larger. But I don't know. I think I'm running out of room. I think I need to taper this in and get working what I oh, I'll catch you in the next stream then. You know, get building what I need to build. Probably go out there, shouldn't it? Here, let's have this like way off. It's harder to do when you can't get it there, you know what I mean? Much harder to do. The next stream is starting in 3.5 hours. It's starting at, okay, it's 1:35 now, and it starts at 6. So it's happening in 4.5 hours. Math. let me just give me a second. I'll write a program to figure it out. Yeah, so in 4.5 hours, the next stream will start. And then one every 24 hours for the next 5 days after that. Is that confusing or what? Basically, it's at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. Hey! You know, I was actually wondering, you know who I haven't seen in a long time? How's it going, Ida? Okay, thanks for coming, Patrick. So, what was this looking like last time you were here? It must have been, like... Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing really good. I'm 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks away from finishing this park. Not that that's a good thing. There's that, and the Haunted Mansion. That got featured on Frontier's live stream. And I'm still like, you know, like so freaking happy about that. But yeah, things have been going awesome. How about yourself? Next video? No. Let's coaster test right now. Let's coaster test right now. Ida hasn't been here for gotta be 2 weeks, right? Or more. Let's go for a coaster ride. Oh, it's probably broken, isn't it? It is. Okay. Hey, this is a coaster that's been temporarily named Man Overboard, but it still doesn't have a name. The word that comes to mind naming this is malevolence. Something malevolence. Malevolent something. I had to turn the volume down. Sorry. Months? I've been working on this for months? Oh my. So that is one of the new coasters. And that lives in this area here. So that's the new golf course. I actually thought, you know what? Why don't I just like skip the whole coaster and ride thing? 2 months. Wow. Wow. So yeah, you've missed a lot then. They probably even missed Sinister Steel. This is the other coaster. But yeah, I was saying Boulder Dash. I was saying the other day that I actually don't know. I don't know what I was saying. Hey, Tentanka. Hey, Tentanka Plays. Welcome to the stream. Golf course. Yeah, like I was saying, that's what I was saying the other day, was maybe next time I just forego all the rides, forego everything, and just build a golf course. We'd just like build a nice, beautiful golf course. So that coaster right here is Sinister Steel. That's what we just rode, was Sinister Steel. So yeah, you maybe missed quite a bit. The island's quite built up at this point. And right now I'm building a ride to go in here. Victory is going in there, and then after that's done, we will be building our last coaster, which is going to go back here, and it's going to be wood. It's going to be wooden coaster. But yeah, that's where we are, Ida, and everybody else. That's what's going on, and right now, so we've built this mechanical, this device. Steam-powered thing. You know what's missing here? There should be like steam coming out of here. So yeah, that's what we're building now, is just a ride skin. Just a ride skin. Test out the ride? Give me 1 second, let me put Steam in here. Once we have Steam, then we'll test out the ride. Maybe I shouldn't do it that way. Maybe I should just go Steam. Steam Jet, medium, small, large, Steam intermittent. Steam? Steam? Steam! Wow. Is this really that long? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, so this ride, I don't know about, you know, where are we here? Done! Let's do this. Let's see. This is what this ride is like. It's not the most exciting ride, but it was a boat. It's the wrong kind of boat, though. It's not a pirate boat. It's a Viking boat. So I don't know. The Vikings got a pirate. The pirates got a Viking boat and built a ride out of it somehow. That's exactly what happened. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So it's not the most exciting ride, but it's got good music. It's got awesome music. And now it's stopping me. Very simple ride. But we've overcomplicated things a little. To say the least. I almost think this is almost time to go in, but I just need to finish these chains. And we're gonna have to stop that from demoing, because otherwise madness will ensue. And back to moving chains around, because you know, we can ride rides all day, but if we didn't actually work on those rides, they'd never be there to ride. That's my story. That's too far. No, it didn't move it. So yeah, I don't know what's next. You know, I keep on saying that this is weeks away from being finished. It's not measured in months anymore. So that's good. But like I say, also I don't know what's next. I've been thinking about it. You know, is it going to be? I do know it's not going to be something. I'm going to start building smaller, is basically what it is. I'm going to build things like the Haunted Mansion. And by the way, the Haunted Mansion is just doing awesome on the Steam Workshop. When they showed it off on the Planet Coaster Frontier live stream, I wouldn't remember you. You You know, actually, what it was, what made me think of you was, of course, you weren't here. And I was thinking, like, God, there's so many people who aren't here anymore. Like, and I'm sure you remember some of them. Like... Okay, catch you later, Mechanico. Because, like, there's a lot of people who just, like... They just aren't here anymore. They just don't show up one day. One day they're part of the conversation, and the next day... They're gone. And you never see them again. It's kind of like, I wonder what they're doing right now. What's changed? So they're no longer here. But yeah, I'm glad you made it back. Well, that was easy. Should have done that one first. I guess there are some people who actually only show up for coaster builds. That's another thing I've noticed. Okay. Hey, the Ultimate Boy Gaming. Welcome back. How you doing today? Whoops. There we go. As I get near the end of this, I'm getting better at it. Even though they're all slightly different, that's, you know, somewhat the way I want it. He's more natural that way. Hey George, welcome back. Sorry, still not building a coaster. But we talked about it. But you were here for that. Okay, let's... There we go. Chain... loop. Oh, is that what's happened? So even the people I know who actually, like, I actually know in real life, you're them too. Oh yeah, it's not summer anymore. I can tell that because it's only like 7 degrees outside today and just pouring with rain. It's not summer anymore. And that's sad. I like summer. Whoops. I wish it was still summer. Go out on my boosted board. That stuff. Theming? Yeah, so we're pirate theming this thing. It's almost done. It's almost done. We're gonna move it into place and start building stuff around it right away. Not that I haven't already started. You know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. It's all going to fit into context. All gonna make sense. In a minute. Whoops. Didn't want to do that. No, well. There we go. So now I can or should I? Should I? See, there was a thought that I would run larger columns up beside here and I build a much bigger building on top. But then now that I've gotten this far, I'm thinking maybe whoops. All I do is delete the whole thing by accident. Let's not delete the whole thing by accident. Let's delete that. And I don't want to just stick it in the thing. So yesterday, actually, before we do this, no, it's not at all what I did. I clicked something and started scrolling down a list that you just hadn't provided yet, game. So this is what it looked like yesterday. With the wood, now it looks like this. I don't know. Definitely looks better built. Come on. Okay, there we go. I guess maybe I should put that thing down, but we'll make that part of the scenery. We'll make that part of the other scenery. Okay, so let's package this all up into that blueprint, and we'll get this going. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't care. Sure, there's a good picture. You stay there. Okay, Do I have a hole in the world? No, no hole in the world. No random lampposts. No random lampposts. I fixed that though, by the way. Anybody who goes downloads that now, it's all working properly. So, Ida, the haunted house finally made it up to the workshop. Well, if I'm already gone by the time you get back, I will see you later, and streams are at the usual times. Still. Okay. Make a pyramid? A pirate pyramid? See, that's what we're gonna have to do, is we're gonna have to sit down, we're gonna have to write down all the things that people want to have built. And we're gonna have to decide what the next thing is. Because right now I have, what's in my mind is a western ghost town with a mine and a single coaster run through it. And that would be the extent of what I'd be building. But that's gonna take weeks. You know, that's the problem, is these builds that I take on take way, 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 way too long. You know, the perfect example is this coaster here, which took literally 3 weeks, must have been 3 weeks to build. And that makes it very difficult to build larger things like this. Okay, let's... I don't know if I could do this anymore. I think I'm gonna have to, undo that and place it again. I think it's crooked. Basically what's going on there. I think it's crooked. Okay, come on. Okay, I can see it all. It's a little high, though. See what I mean by... Okay, never mind, game. Screw you. Well, no, I guess... No, you're screwing me. Never mind. Let's move this thing. Really? Somehow undo doesn't undo this stuff? What? What? Does that make any sense at all? It's not like I went and deleted the parts of the building that I didn't want. I actually went and pressed undo and it deleted all of it together, but it left some behind. What microphone am I using? I'm using a Shure SM7B. I'm using that microphone. Okay, let's get this straight. Okay. We good? Okay, let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. Yay! It worked. Obviously there's not going to be grass growing in here because, you know, grass growing in a cave. Unless it's like special cave grass. Can I German? No, I cannot German. I do not German. I only English. Sorry. I should say, I barely English. Let's get that straight. I barely English. Hey, Caden. Okay, so... where's this building? Okay, so the first thing I want to do is figure out what this is all about. That's what I need to do. I need to figure out what this is all about. Why have I built this? Excuse me. I get hiccups. So I'm gonna flatten this a bit. Not to the extent that I did, though. That was not my intention. No, no, no. Undo all that. Okay. The flat? Okay, that might be flat. I don't know. It could be flat, it might not be flat. I just don't know. Don't need chain filters. What we need here is pirate filters. The only kind of filter you really need. Very dark in here. Let's before I do anything, let's add some lighting. Not that it's going to be permanent lighting. Because that's what I'm trying to do right now, is figure out how this lighting is going to work. How am I going to get this place lit up behind this thing so that it stands out? How am I going to make it piratey? These are the questions that have no answers. Yeah, maybe. There might be answers. I have yet to figure them out. So, I need lighting. That's what I said. Okay. Boat building cave. Maybe you just said what was going to go right here. Maybe we need a cave in here, and that coaster that we're building goes over it. And there's just a small opening to get the boats out. And we have like a half-built. Okay, if we have a half-built galleon in there, we'll have to build a half a galleon ourselves. That might take some time. Okay, so we've got this here. I don't think there's any, stones sticking into any of it. I think it's all on the ground properly. That's good. Let's get some uprights. Not uprights. Let's get some scaffolding, I guess. Not liking it. All that work just to get that thing lined up, and I'm like, no, we're not going to use that. That's no good. What I am going to go for, though, is these, I think. Whoops. Don't stop building the building. It's very complex. Okay. Let's see what we want to do with this. I think I just want to sort of build some platforms on here. Maybe make some stairs and stuff on how to... give them ways to get up and down it. I'm actually going to place some pirates on here. They'll be sitting there with guns in their hand. But you can't have like a pirate village with no pirates. Which is what we're heading for here. If I insist that nobody should be shooting people. Okay. Is that wide enough? It's not, is it? No, it's not. Well, that's no good. I don't know if I want to use this anyway. I think I might want to use driftwood. And it's probably not big enough either. Yeah, it's not big enough either. Okay. The stuff you need to do if you want a structurally sound building in Planet Coaster. Of course, it's just details. Yeah, no, 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 no. What? You're seriously not on a building? Oh crap, game. What are you doing? At no point in time did I stop building a building. At no point in time did I click done and go away from what I was doing. I didn't. I didn't. I don't think I did. Okay. I wonder. What? No, don't choose the thing I'm... So for some reason, and I'm pretty sure at this point this is what's going on, nothing other than the actual pieces that are grid pieces in this building are part of this building. Nothing. Not a single piece that I put down, other than the grid pieces, are part of the building. Okay, we good now? No? Come on. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, that's good. For a moment there, I thought the water had drained out of it. 'Cause that would suck. It really, really sucks that I punched a hole in that. That really sucks. But, hey Tobias. Welcome to the stream. But I can fix the hole. Sometimes when the water drains out of things, it's hard to get it to come back into where you wanted it. Don't choose that. Don't choose that. Really not sure exactly what I'm doing with this yet. But we'll see. We will see. Fix the hole. Then I'm gonna end up no. We'll fix the hole on the building. We're not building the building. Thanks, Tobias. Really? Really? That's... Should that be good enough? Let's take these. Move them to here. Hey, Hyena. Welcome back. Maybe just 3 of them. There we go. Still need to figure out how to fill in the gaps, but that's no big deal. Or is it? I don't know. Nobody said it was safe. Right? I don't know. Okay, well, let's see something. Let me see here. sneezed. Hey, Ida. Welcome back. Wow. Seems almost we're strange saying that now. Yeah. It was a good sneeze. Okay. So we got this. Let's... You know, we gotta hook this up. We gotta hook this up. How are we gonna hook this up? Okay, so let's not do it that way. Let's connect the exit first. What is that I'm seeing flashing in front of my face? Where are we at here? 4-meter path. Okay. What? We might find other reasons for people to be down here? I just don't know what they are right now. And this like almost ruins it for me. What? Now it's not the most ideal entrance right now, but hey, it's open, right? And that's what matters. Yeah. So we're gonna build a bunch of stuff around this, behind this, so that we can see what's going on. That's strange. One moment. landlord. Okay. So, we're actually getting something in here now, finally. And look, people are actually gonna go. They're going. Suckers. Tricked you. So, I guess this is gonna all have to become a thing. We're gonna have to work on this now. I'm gonna have to carve this mountain out this way a little bit. I'm gonna have to figure out what's holding this path up. We're gonna have to figure out all that after, and we're gonna have to get this laid out properly. But you know what? I am gonna leave this here. We're 2.5 hours into this. I'm happy. This build has now gotten back on track. It's where I want it to be. So, again, I'm not 100% sure where I'm going with this. I'm gonna get out of here right now because it's getting loud. Or at least maybe I'll... Oh no, I already turned it down. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna pick this up later. We'll be back in 3.5 hours. And we'll continue this build. Not necessarily the actual thing itself, but the stuff around it. The path is gonna have to be fixed up. We're gonna have to get garbage cans in here. I don't know if the path is gonna come down first. These are things I don't know. Maybe I'll create a nice winding path that actually comes down almost like something like this. Like what I've done here with this thing. But yeah, we'll see. It'll all just like come out later. Whatever it may be. So until then, I'm GameFace. This was Planet Coaster. If you'd like to click the button and don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.